Hey everybody, this is Steve, and it's Great Lent, so let's talk about fasting. Before we do that, thanks to everyone who entered our Be the Bee mug giveaway the last 2 weeks. We've been announcing the winners on our Facebook and Twitter pages, so follow us there to see who won. And make sure you share this video and tag us for your chance to win your very own Be the Bee mug. We'll announce the winner on Facebook and Twitter on Wednesday. Okay, back to fasting, sort of. Last week, we focused on forgiveness. This week, before we focus on what we eat, what goes into our mouths, we really need to focus on what comes out of our mouths. Conversations about fasting always seem to focus on what we can and can't eat. But that's only part of the story. We'll see in the next few weeks how changing what we eat can help change who we are and how we relate to God and to each other. But that kind of growth doesn't just come by changing what we eat for 40 days. We can avoid meat and milk and oil and everything else and still not get the full benefit of fasting. We actually read about this a few weeks ago in the parable of the Publican and the Pharisee. A Pharisee, a person who studied the scripture a lot, went to the temple to pray, and he stood up nice and tall and confident and talked about all the good things he was doing, including how much he fasted. And he thanked God that he wasn't like other sinners, especially that tax collector. The publican, or tax collector on the other hand, was so ashamed of his sins that he couldn't even look up. All he could do was humbly ask God to have mercy on him. The Pharisee fasted a lot. He probably fasted more than most of us do. He controlled what he ate, what went into his mouth. But he didn't control what he thought or what he said, what came out of his mouth. He insulted and condemned and judged the tax collector. What good is it to fast from food and condemn another person? We've already talked about how our bodies aren't bad. They're an important part of who we are. Similarly, food isn't bad. It's a part of God's creation. And just avoiding food isn't enough to help us to grow in love or holiness. Christ himself taught us this. Do you not yet understand that whatever enters the mouth goes into the stomach and is eliminated? But those things which proceed out of the mouth come from the heart, and they defile a man. For out of the heart proceed evil thoughts. These are the things which defile a man. Fasting is really important, and we'll talk more next week about how the discipline of fasting can help us. But right from the very beginning, we need to realize that if we're going to get the true benefit of fasting, we can't just focus on what's going into our mouths. We really need to focus on what's coming out. Let the mouth also fast from disgraceful speeches and bad-mouthing. For what does it profit if we abstain from birds and fishes, and yet bite and devour our brethren? The evil speaker eats the flesh of his brother and bites the body of his neighbor. So let's be the bee. And remember that fasting is about more than just food. Be the bee and live Orthodoxy. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you all next week.